Streamer University, what's the deal with it? What's going on? Why is everybody in such an uproar about it? And to be honest with you, I think that was a good idea by Cenat, because think about it. I feel like if one of these larger networks like Netflix or some of these bigger platforms, maybe Hulu or what's the other one? Paramount? I don't know. I feel like they will pick this up. They may pick up the Streamer University thing, and it could show like how different streamers try to push their content out, and shows them how to get more, exposure, how they're going to go about it, showing the different people socializing and mingling with each other. I think it's a good idea, and I feel like he's going to go further with this. And I know some people are like, oh, he had to shut it down, this and that. But the only reason I feel like he did that is because if you watch the different clips from it, I only watch clips. I don't get how people can watch I can't watch an 8-hour, 10-hour. I can barely watch a 3-hour stream. I have to have it playing in the background while I'm doing something else, or if I'm going to sleep or something. But I can't just sit and watch. Like, I don't get how kids do that, but hey, obviously there's a bunch of people doing it because these streamers are making money. Like your Cenats, your DTGs, the AMP crew, all of them. Anyways, I like the concept. The issue everybody is having, it's showing how some people, when the camera cuts on, you have to go live, and it's your job to entertain people, right? And it's kind of like some people may not be acting like themselves when the camera cuts on. That is like a different person. You are playing a character. And now you're thinking, okay, what do I do to keep the chat entertained? And, they might look at the chat like, hey, chat, did you like that? It's like, you feel like you have to be this extra overly over the top person to get the reactions that you want, and to get more people to come to the stream. So I think that was like the main problem I saw. It was a lot of people kind of acting out of character. They were not acting like themselves. So I know some people said it was like a social experiment. I mean, you could say that with anything. It's simple. It's social media. You feel like you have to show out. You have to put on some other you have to look a certain way when that phone cut on, or when you want to make an Instagram post. This can intertwine with anything, right? So yeah, boom. Talked about that. I think, what's another issue with the streamer? Okay, another issue was, it seemed like there were streamers invited to that university that were already established, or had way more clout and had no reason to be there. And it seemed like they were all really pressed on getting a viral moment, and not really just like helping the smaller streamers get their thing up. And the smaller streamers that were there actually wanted to learn how to get more viewers. What do I need to do? How do I actually engage with my audience? Because this is live. So yeah, that was one of the main issues. The smaller streamers felt like they weren't really getting their shine. The bigger streamers were kind of taking over. You did have people acting out of turn, like kind of acting a fool. I think the university got trashed a little bit. It was people like, running around, trashing rooms. I think a girl got hit in the face with like I don't know, it wasn't a paintball. It was like someone was shooting some type of Nerf gun, or some type of, I don't want to say airsoft. It was some type of gun. I forgot. It's one of them or I don't know if it was an Orbeez gun, whatever it was. Somebody got shot with that. And the girl, she definitely had to go to the hospital, because it's like, I don't think she could see. She was blinded. It was a lot of extra shit going on. And I get it. People are trying to do this to be entertaining. That's the point, to entertain the audience. You guys. That is the point. And I think that's where they dropped the ball with that. And it looked like it reminded me of high school all over again, y'all, or college all over again. It was like chaotic. Everyone was kind of being wild. Some people were being extra. I think some people were being bullies as well, like trying to bully the other streamers, or talking stuff about how a certain streamer looks, or saying that they don't look good, or this person looks like this. It's like, it was like low-key some bullying going on as well. It's like, yeah, definitely gave me middle school, high school, little college vibes all jumped into one, just with people that are like older in their 20s. The youngest might have been in 18 or 19. I don't know. It kind of goes to show you that, it just shows you how far people will go to get the attention that they want. And you got to think about other creators you've seen, who maybe not streamers, but any different content creators you've seen. It shows the lengths they will go to get the views that they want, to get the engagement that they want. And you know, Cenat and the dude and the, you know, his crew and everything, you know, did the best they could. You know, he's really, I like Cenat. I like his energy, his personality. He's really like out, open. He's like very hyped up, loud. And you know, he was trying to be encouraging to the other streamers that might have been, you know, overwhelmed, didn't really like the environment. It was a bit much. You know, some people might have felt discouraged, but I just know his main reason for doing this was to help streamers come in. I think it was like 3 days. He wanted to help these streamers come in and let them just get the exposure they need. And that's why they were there. So like having different people on the stream, the Duke Dennis's, yeah, all the other streamers. I know some people may not like a few of them. What is it? The Deshae Frost dude, I think he was there. All that, you know, all that stuff going on. These people were there, I guess, to try and help these small streamers get more people to come to their stream. It's almost like a big shout out. That's how I see it. It's like a big shout out. Like, and it helps people practice and even ask questions. That was the main thing. I mean, it opened up a lot of doors for people to just ask questions, pick their brains. Hey, what am I doing? How can I do this better? Is this how the stream is supposed to look? This is what I do on my stream. It's like they want to get tips and pointers. And I think that is pretty cool. And it seemed like some people were taking it seriously and wanted to actually learn and get things done. But there were a lot of people, it was just a lot of people joking around, playing around way too much, because like I said, these were like the people who may have been more established. They may not be taking it like, they're not taking it as, oh yeah, we're in Streamer University. No, they're there to get that moment. They're gonna joke around in the classrooms and basically just play around too much. And yeah, so that was just like, that's just the main thing I saw. It seemed like a lot of people was acting like something that they weren't, definitely when the cameras turned on. And I know, who is it? The dude, DDG. He's like rapping and he does like the stream social media thing. I know he said like the way he acts on camera, sometimes he does say it's animated because, you know, he has to put on a performance. He doesn't really necessarily act like that in real life. So that goes to show, like, yeah, it does happen. And I think some people may have been taking it too far. That was another big issue. It's like, there's entertaining, but then it's like, okay, dude, you're not really about that in real life. So it's like, what are we doing here? But yeah, that's about it. That's all I have to say about it. Bottom line, I really think it was a good idea. Could have been more organized. Yes, it could have. And I think if they do get a show, maybe there is a way they can structure it out to make it more organized, and also try and make it fair for the smaller streamers. And I think they probably should have had more smaller streamers in there and not have too many hotheads in there. Too many people that were already like had a lot of following or influence. So that is it. Hope you guys have a good day, and yep, talk to you guys next time.
I don't wanna know your name, cause I might just feel your pain. Might just risk my life to keep you dry when it rains. Might just fall in love, a little hug can make me stay. Mystics make me soft, just like a moth to a flame. Show me where's the crowd and I'll be proud to just obey. And if you're not around, then I'll be proud to take your place. I'ma roll this loud while I go down and relocate. And I'ma take a